Abulo bindini ne kwere no galaga.
Sonere nke chuka drike na ndokwa.
Abulo bi fast like na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ.
Nọnyekwara mmụọ gị.
Ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Amen.
Good evening and welcome to EBEOANDI, the 103.5FM news update. Today, Friday, the 29th day of November 2024, and the time is 3 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Efan Shuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Joint security team busts criminal hideout. Arrest 2 in Anambra. Uzodinma's ex-commissioner not abducted but arrested. Governor Nwifuru presents a 396.5 billion naira 2025 budget estimate to Ebonyi Assembly. Abia Assembly creates a new ministry to minimize state reliance on federal allocation. Oshime scores strange goal, leave it to see winner disallowed as Galatasaray held by AZ Alkmaar. On second day of truce, Israel and Lebanon trade accusations of violations. Now, details. Joint security team busts criminal hideout, arrest 2 in Anambra. The Anambra Police Command, alongside a vigilant group in Oka, has arrested 2 armed suspects and declared a suspected armed robber, popularly known as Akada, wanted. SP Tochukwu Ikenga, Public Relations Officer, Anambra State Police Command Oka, stated that the suspects were arrested for illegal possession of firearms and illegally enforcing a sit-at-home order. Police led anti-sit-at-home joint patrol with Anambra Vigilant Operatives on 25th November 2024 at 10 a.m. bust a notorious criminal gang of 3 in Umpele Zinaka Territory area, arrested 2 of the armed suspects and declared the order, popularly known as Akada, wanted over armed robbery, illegal possession of firearm, and enforcement of illegal sit-at-home, the statement read. According to the statement, the operatives recovered 1 English-made pistol and other incriminating items. The statement named the suspect as Chinedu Ama and Prince Nwogo, both males and residents of Nkwele Zinaka. Uzodinma's ex-commissioner not abducted but arrested. Following the alleged abduction of Uzodinma's former commissioner for foreign affairs, Fabian Ihekweme, by unidentified gunmen on November 27, as informed by his family and the Imo State Police Command has described the alleged abduction as a mere rumor, maintaining that he was rather arrested by the detectives of Imo State Police Command. A press release from the desk of the Command's Public Relations Officer, ASP Henry Okoye, described the report as false and misleading. ASP Okoye informed that Ihekweme was not abducted but was lawfully arrested on November 27, 2024 by detectives of the State Police Command following a formal petition by the Imo Democratic Alliance, who accused him of seditions, and the implementary publications which the petition stated was aimed at inciting civil unrest in the state. He maintained that in line with the due process, a duly signed warrant of arrest was obtained before his detention. We urge the public to disregard the false narratives circulating on social media and call on media practitioners to verify their sources before publishing, as misinformation undermines public trust, he stated. Governor Nwifuru presents a 396.5 billion naira 2025 budget estimate to Ebonyi Assembly. The governor of Ebonyi State, Francis Nwifuru, has presented a budget proposal of 396 billion 589 million 9,620 naira for the 2025 fiscal year. The budget, according to a statement signed by his chief secretary Monday Uzo on Thursday, is made up of five major sectors, including administration, economic, social, regional, law, and justice. The budget, christened the budget of economic and social development, is designed to guarantee industrialization, economic growth, and improved standard of living. The economic sector has the highest allocation of 200 billion naira, followed by the social sector with a total sum of 141 billion naira. Administrative sector receives 50 billion naira. Law and justice 4 billion, while regional sector has the least allocation of 185 million naira. Presenting the budget at the House of Assembly complex, the governor noted that his administration introduced many reforms in the curriculum of basic and secondary education sector to emphasize technology and science. Abia Assembly creates a new ministry to minimize states' reliance on federal allocation. Abia State House of Assembly has passed HAB 27, the Abia State Ministry of Finance Incorporated Bill 2024, which seeks to establish the Abia State Ministry of Finance Incorporated for other matters related thereto into law. The bill, which was sponsored by Majority Leader Okoro Uchenna Kalu, Arochukwu State Constituency, received accelerated consideration after several debates. The merits of the law, according to the Abia State House of Assembly, include conducive partnership for investment by the private sector, wealth generation, minimize reliance on federal allocation, among others. It shall be deemed to come into effect from the 26th of November 2024. Also, during the plenary, the member representing Ohofia North State Constituency, Egwuonu Oshuru Obasi, in a matter of urgent public importance, called on the Abia State government through the Ministry of Health to investigate the immediate and remote causes of adverse drug reaction suffered by his constituents in Abreba on Saturday after consuming drugs distributed by a donor agency, Imo Hope for the Hopeless. Ochime scores strange goal, leaving to see winner disallowed as Galatasaray held by AZ Alkmaar. Victor Osimhen scored and got another chalk off during Galatasaray's 1-1 draw with AZ Alkmaar in the UEFA Europa League matchday 5 fixture played at the AFAS Stadium on Thursday night. 2 minutes into the game, Sven Mijan gave AZ Alkmaar the lead, burying the ball home after Galatasaray goalkeeper Fernando Muslera had punched a ball towards his path. 2 minutes before halftime, Oshime grabbed the equalizer strangely as his header was knocked off by a defender, but the ball went past the goal line after a good delivery from Dries Mertens. The goal was initially subjected to a VAR check before it was allowed to stand, sending the away fans into wild jubilation. Oshime was livid to see his winner disallowed in the third minute of the second half stoppage time when he put the ball into the net, but was this time prevented by the VAR, who adjudged him to have been in an offside position. You are listening to News Update on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. Now we move over to the foreign scene. On second day of truce, Israel and Lebanon trade accusations of violations. Israel and Lebanon have accused each other of breaching a ceasefire agreement as the Israeli military said it attacked a Hezbollah facility in southern Lebanon. The attack on Thursday came hours after the Israeli military said it had fired on people in several areas in southern Lebanon who it said were violating the terms of ceasefire. The Lebanese army accused Israel of violating the ceasefire several times on Wednesday and Thursday. Under the terms of the ceasefire deal brokered by the US and France, the Hezbollah fighters and Israeli forces are to gradually withdraw from southern Lebanon over 60 days. The Lebanese army and the United Nations peacekeepers will then deploy throughout the region. Israelis airstrike was the first attack since the ceasefire began on Wednesday morning. The Lebanese security sources and artificial intelligence news outlet are reporting that the attack took place near Baccaria, north of Litne River. Following the attack, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he had directed the army to prepare for war if the ceasefire is violated. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Joint security team busts criminal hideout, arrest two in Anambra. Those are the mass ex-commissioner not abducted but arrested. Governor Wilfred presents a 396.5 billion naira 2025 budget estimate to Ebonyi Assembly. Abia Assembly creates a new ministry to minimize state reliance on federal allocation. Oshime scores a strange goal, leave it to see winner are disallowed as Galatasaray held by AZ Akama on second day of truce. Israel and Lebanon trade accusations of violations. You just listened to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Efa Shuku Ekezie. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated.